Alright, so this just came out. I'm gonna do this without music because, to be frank, I'm tired. I had a toothache last night and was up most of the night. So we're just gonna get through this. Daring Warriors, Fearless in Crucible and Battleworld, February 23rd, 2026. Grit meets myth with S.T.R.I.K.'s next team of heroes. Leading the squad out of the darkness of night are two high-profile veterans in Daredevil and Jessica Jones. They're joined by newcomers Night Thrasher, Speedball, and the newest Marvel Strike Force original character, Eclipse. The team plays a crucial role in upcoming events and game modes, so read on for full details. Here's what you need to know about the Daring Warriors. They are a top tier Cosmic Crucible squad, a vital team for the next chapter of Battleworld. Eclipse is the next MSF original character. So all of those are very important. The Daring Warriors' first mission is to tip the scales of judgment in Cosmic Crucible. Their combined strengths can topple some of the top squads who have been earning the favor of the Living Tribunal. Battleworld, defeat Maestro and Dystopia. S.T.R.I.K.'s Battleworld siege armada is preparing to venture into a new territory controlled by the tyrannical boss Maestro, Dystopia. Dystopia ushers in major updates and improvements to Battleworld, and the Daring Warriors will play a significant role in this new territory. We'll have more details on what's coming to Battleworld soon, but in the meantime, don't wait to unlock and power up the Daring Warriors for their Battleworld tour of duty. That this will make the fourth Battleworld team that we have. We have Astral as the first, then Brimstone, and now Retcon and Daring Warriors. Fearless in battle, Night Thrasher, shred enemy effects. Skate all over the enemy's plan by clearing their positive effects, battlefield effects, and charged while dishing out deflect and deathproof to allies. Speedball, block momentum. Harness Speedball's kinetic energy to slam targets for piercing with every attack, as well as applying 2 turns of ability block and shielding Daring Warriors from ability block. Eclipse, 3 phases of protection. The avatar of Ishil, if that's how you say it, that's probably not how you say that. But they are the keystone member of the Daring Warriors. All of her abilities not only heal her allies, but they activate a special effect. Crescent Moon, New Moon, or Full Moon. When activated with an ability, each effect either helps her allies or hinders her enemies. Crescent Moon, activated with her basic, grants 100% counterattack to Eclipse. In Crucible or Battleworld, her allies gain 50% counterattack chance. New Moon, with her special, 50% chance to apply blind to an enemy to apply blind on enemy turn. In Crucible and Battleworld, with 3 plus Daring Warrior allies, Eclipse always applies blind on enemy turn. And Full Moon Ultimate applies offense down to enemies on their turn. New character kits. Eclipse. Hero, Global, Mystic, Protector, Daring Warrior, MSF Original. Mayan Might, Basic. So attack primary target for damage, heal for 5% of this character's max health, heal the most injured ally or self for 5% of this character's max health, clear Full Moon and New Moon on self. The first time this ability is used, gain Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon, 100% chance to counterattack. Then there's the ISO 8 counterattack assist, which does damage with piercing and heals. Special Earthen Strike. Energy cost 6/6, so that's a turn 1 ability. Attack primary and adjacent targets for damage and apply disrupted for 2 turns and silence for 2 turns. Reduce the duration of trauma by 2 on self and all Daring Warrior allies. Heal self and all allies for 25% of this character's max health and clear all darkness. While this character is alive, this character and all allies cannot gain darkness. In Crucible or Battleworld, for self and all Daring Warrior allies, flip all negative effects and apply immunity, generate 2 ability energy, clear Crescent Moon and Full Moon on self. The first time this ability is used, gain New Moon. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked or counterattacked. New Moon, on enemy turn, 50% chance to apply blind, unless it's in Crucible or Battleworld and this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, always apply blind. Moonlight Wrath, energy cost 4/6. Clear a barrier from all enemies. Apply defense up for 2 turns and immunity for 2 turns to self and all allies. Attack all enemies for 500% damage. Heal self and all Daring Warrior allies for 25% of this character's max health. Clear Crescent Moon and New Moon on self. The first time this ability is used, gain Full Moon. On enemy turn, apply offense down to that enemy. Her passive, that word, Ixal Savior. Ixal. On spawn, before other characters' standard on spawn effects, attack the enemy protector with the highest speed for 200% damage. And in Crucible or Battleworld, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, apply trauma for 2 turns and silence for 2 turns to that enemy. So that'll prevent your spawn taunts. Apply Safeguard for 2 turns and defense up for 2 turns to self and all Daring Warrior allies. When 1 or more enemies die, attack a random enemy brawler for 200% damage. In Crucible Battleworld, if the character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, apply trauma for 2 turns and silence for 2 turns to that enemy. In Crucible or Battleworld, enemies can't revive. Night Thrasher. Traits: Hero City, Tech, Controller, Daring Warrior. Speed's 124. What was the speed for Eclipse? 128. So this is going to be a quick team. Attack for piercing and clear 2 positive effects. Chain 1 adjacent enemy, do piercing damage and clear positive effects. Special, board side beatdown. Board slide. Energy cost 3/3. Attack primary target and all enemies and characters row for 300% damage and apply bleed and defense down. Apply 2 deflect and 2 death proof to self and all allies. Ultimate Daring Demolition. Energy cost 8/8. Attack all enemies for piercing. Clear all charged and apply trauma. Clear all battlefield effects on allied and enemy sides. In Crucible or Battleworld, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, reduce the duration of all positive effects on all enemies by 2. Apply Disrupted to all enemies. Apply Ability Block to 2 random controller enemies with the highest speed. This attack gains extra focus, is unavoidable, and cannot be blocked. Passive Street Shredder. In Crucible or Battleworld, until this character completes a turn, this character and all Daring Warrior allies cannot gain slow and enemies cannot gain speed up. If this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, enemies cannot fill or reduce speed bar for themselves, allies, or enemies. On turn, if this character has Death Proof, apply offense up to self and a random ally that does not have offense up. In Crucible or Battleworld, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, enemies cannot have their speed increased except by positive effects, and this character and all Daring Warrior allies cannot have their speed reduced except by negative effects. So, this is becoming real standard with the speed bar manipulation. Speedball. Hero Global Bio Brawler Daring Warrior. Speed 122. He's kind of slow. Basic, attack primary target for piercing, apply bleed. Bonus attack for 100% piercing and apply bleed. ISO counterattack assist, apply bleed. Special bouncing blitz, energy cost 5/5. Attack primary target and adjacent targets for piercing and apply 2 bleed for 2 turns and heal block for 2 turns. Apply ability block for 2 turns to primary target. Apply the following positive effects for 2 turns to self and all Daring Warrior allies. Safeguard, defense up, speed up. In Crucible or Battleworld, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, apply ability block for 2 turns to adjacent villain enemies. Attack the villain brawler enemy with the most speed bar for 240% piercing. Apply ability block for 2 turns. This attack cannot miss. Ultimate Photobomb. Energy cost 4/8. In Crucible or Battleworld, reduce the duration of Safeguard on the primary target by 2. Attack primary target for piercing. Flip all positive effects into negative effects and apply bleed for 2 turns. Heal block for 2 turns. And stun for 2 turns. Passive. Boink. On spawn, bury yourself and all Daring Warrior allies for 300% of this character's max health. In Crucible or Battleworld, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, lower max barrier of all enemies by 100%. Enemies cannot passive assist. This character and all Daring Warrior allies cannot gain ability block or defense down. The passive assist would stop characters like Odin. Daredevil. Character updates. This is the differential between stat 2.0 and stat 4.0. 728% health, 616% damage, 706% armor, 379% focus, 560% resist. His speed will increase to 123. I don't know what it's at now. I think it's like 119 or something like that. It's low. Strike without fear. Does less damage to Daring Warrior allies. Damage remains the same. Throw Baton. Attack primary target for damage. They're increasing the damage. Chain to 2 targets within 2 spaces of previous target for 200% damage. They're increasing the secondary damage. Apply 2 counter to self and all Defender and Daring Warrior allies. Dodge breaks the chain. Brawl. Attack primary target for damage. Chain to 4 to 6 adjacent targets for 240% damage. So that's remaining same. Crucible Battleworld. If this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, his attack targets all enemies for 400% damage instead. That's nice. Apply slow to all enemies. Counterattack breaks chain. If this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, this attack cannot be blocked. Passive Enhanced Senses. Gain dodge chance. Gain additional dodge chance per defender or Daring Warrior ally. Gain damage. If this character has counter, gain 25% crit chance for each Daring Warrior ally. Sounds like he's going to be Raider. So that's fun. Jessica Jones, the battery. She was updated for Secret Defenders, I think. I can't remember. No, she was absolute A-Force. Not absolute, but regular A-Force. So her stat increases aren't as big, but they're still massive because she's tanky. Her special, Shake It Off. Looks like, yep, they're just adding Daring Warrior in there. Ultimate Rejection. Get an assist from a Daring Warrior ally with the highest damage. Passives getting simplified. All right. So as always, please note the information in this blog is subject to change before going live in the game. So this is a pretty good blog. I'm excited for this new team. However, I hope they give us resources because Battle World is a fun game mode. It's just we don't have resources. We need gold. We need trading materials. We need T4s. And there's a lot of discussion among the envoys and players about what we can do. But for right now, if you love the game, it's a wait and see game. New campaign launched today. We are the champions. That's the showcase campaign for the champions team. So hopefully there's some meaningful rewards in that. Otherwise, it's going to be getting characters and waiting, a month or however long you have to wait to get resources. Um, I spend. I don't spend a lot, but I spend, especially if there's value. I buy the battle passes and the strike passes. So that's $80 a month there. And I feel like I'm not getting as much value now as I used to, which there's spreadsheets for that. But anyway, enough of that depressing stuff. Let me know what you think about really anything. I'm excited for this team. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know anything down in the comments below. And I will see y'all in the next one. Gotta make sure I. Where's the button? There it is. Bye.